Hey, Shannon.
Hey, your appointment is here.
Send him in.
Hello. So, whoa, hey, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I'm so excited to share this greatness with you today. Okay. All right, no cap, okay? This is your next blockbuster. The glory days. The city of Lombardies meets the city of Oscars. Looks like you know a thing or two about that, right? Now hear this. The spirit of America. Red, white, and blue from the East Coast. The hopes and dreams of Tinseltown here in the city of angels. Are we up, down, over, or out? Who knows? Our leading man goes by Bill. Could use help with his wardrobe. Teams with an improbable hero, they dominate 6 times to the top. Trophies on trophies on trophies. Trophies on trophies on trophies. Now that the sidekick is gone, times get tough. Are Bill's new guys good enough? Are they? Here in Tinseltown, stars, like the ones in the sky, or the ones all over the sidewalks. They leave, head to the Midwest, the greatest show on turf. Forget you, Hugh Jackman. Then shock audiences by returning to the sunshine. Leading this cast of characters, Sean, always ready for his close-up. I woke up like this. He flips the script. It's now the greatest show on surf. See that? BT Dubs. Sean and Bill have a pass, but that's so 2 years ago. Lights, camera, action. And it all happens on a Thursday night. Booyah! On Fox.
Welcome to the GMC Kickoff Show.
When you're in Hollywood, you got to bring that energy like Jay Farrow just did. That was a nice little tease there. New episodes of his show, Nickelodeon's Unfiltered, begins on Thursday, January 7th. Michael Strahan there in New York, Terry Bradshaw, Tony Gonzalez, I'm Kurt Menefee. Welcome to the GMC Kickoff Show as the Rams are trying to hold on to first place in the NFC West, but they face a resurgent Patriots team tonight, TB. This is a pretty good matchup here.
Listen, the Rams just beat the Arizona Cardinals to go take the lead in the NFC West, and then you're looking at New England, who just smoked the Chargers, LA Chargers, in the same building this past week, 45-0. Both teams peaking. Both teams, we ought to have a jam-up good game.
Tonight's game is presented by Bud Light Platinum and new Bud Light Platinum Seltzer. 8% alcohol and available in 3 flavors. Made for the night. Fox Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Welcome to Thursday Night Football, presented by Bud Light Platinum. And a fun matchup here tonight in Los Angeles, California. It's the Los Angeles Rams at 8-4, taking on the New England Patriots, coming in at 6-6. And now welcome inside the broadcast booth, everybody. I'm Joe Buck. That is Troy Aikman, the Hall of Famer. Aaron and Christina are coming right up. Let's talk about the New England Patriots. They've gotten hot. They've won 4 out of 5. Tom Brady is long gone. We'll see him this weekend. He's not going to the Hall of Fame because of how he ran the ball or handed the ball off. It's a much different attack by the New England Patriots with Cam Newton at the controls.
Yeah, it's been an adjustment really for everybody. It was an adjustment for Cam Newton going to New England and the way that organization is run, but it's also been a big adjustment for Bill Belichick and Josh McDaniels in the things that they're doing offensively. They have zeroed in on what Cam does best and what they do best as a group, and they're beginning to play some decent football.
Yeah, and let's talk about the Rams. Everybody's been discussing the rematch of Super Bowl 53. Jared Goff did not have a good Super Bowl that night. He's been prone to turnovers this season. He didn't have any in his last game. There's pressure on Jared Goff to get a win, get it here tonight, and to beat Bill Belichick's defense.
I agree. I mean, that loss in the Super Bowl, that's a game you just never forget. And Sean McVay and Jared Goff have had to answer questions here for the last 3-4 days now. And you know that Bill Belichick wants the game in Jared Goff's hands. He does not want them to be able to run the football. They controlled that in that Super Bowl ball game. So it's going to be on Jared Goff and Sean McVay to find some answers to this defense that Belichick's going to throw at them.
We'll throw it down to Aaron Andrews. Aaron, that Super Bowl did not go according to plan for head coach Sean McVay.
Hello, welcome in. This is match day, math is hard, 17? Match day 17 for the 2022 MF Alumni FFL Draft Pick Choice Tournament. We are now into the third of our final type matches, the Sevenals. We're looking at the main bracket right now, though, not the Sevenals. But quick reminder: Sprite and Colin will be facing off in our Super Bowl eventually. Joe and Adam in that third place match. But down here, this is where we're looking at the Five-L's bracket, which includes the 7-Ls match, which is myself and Jacob, coming up soon. Preston Gibby in the 5-Ls. Quick reminder on everything. We've already wrapped our 9-Ls and 11-Ls. Wego took it over Rob in the 9-Ls and Crayon over Connor in the 11-Ls. But the here and now. Andy, Jacob. Let's look at these teams. My Rams have about a 9 Madden overall advantage over Jacob's Patriots based on how I've drawn up the favoriting lines. That is not how we expect the game to go, but we'll get more into that later. Over on the Rams side of the ball, we've got Jalen Hurts at quarterback, Derrick Henry and Christian McCaffrey doing a tag team effort at running back. A.J. Brown, CeeDee Lamb, and Rashad Bateman doing most of the work at wide receiver. Kyle Pitts hanging out at tight end. The Rams defense, of course, that's the namesake. And kicker of Bengals fame, Evan McPherson. Over on Jacob's side of the house, we've got Dak Prescott playing the quarterback. Joey Burrow hanging out there, just holding for kicks. Unfortunate. I'm sure this might be one of the last times we see Burrow as just a pure backup in this tournament. At running back, we've got Melvin Gordon and Kareem Hunt sharing the load. At wide receiver, we're going to see, I know it says Galladay third, but we've got Keenan Allen, Jamar Chase, and Jalen Waddle doing most of the work. Galladay shows up every now and then, but it's going to be more Waddle than Galladay, just because he's got that speed, and speed is killer in Madden. At tight end, we've got Darren Waller and Josiah DeGuara. The defense is, of course, the namesake Patriots, and the kicker is Robbie Gould of, 49ers fame, technically. But, of course, I'd be remiss if I didn't mention the Bears in talking about Robbie Gould. But anyway, let's head into the game. As we do that, we will remind everyone we always go quick presentation with 12-minute quarters and 15-second accelerated clock. And as we load in, which is quicker on the PS5, we'll mention again that the over-under on this match is 44.5, and the Patriots are favored by 10.5. That's right, we expect a low-scoring beatdown. Yeah, so I don't know. I'd say if you were taking the Rams side of things on a wager, I would not also take the under, but that's one of me to say and not anyone else. Anyway, Patriots starting with the ball. Nice little touchback to kick things off. And we are underway.
Now a first carry for Melvin Gordon. And right away they're going to stack him up.
Nothing doing out of Melvin Gordon's first rush, going for 0 yards before running into Aaron Donald, apparently. I thought it was Sebastian Joseph Day based on what I was seeing. Second down upcoming. 2nd and 10 on their own 25.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance, they're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Massive catch there on 2nd down, 61 yards through the air. Keenan Allen, not known for his deep ball presence, but catching the ball up to the Rams' 14-yard line. So just like that, the Patriots already in the red zone and making sense of that 10.5 point favoring.
Is that he carries himself at his full height. He understands it's an advantage and uses it at every opportunity.
Prescott's throw complete here to Waller. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So they will tread backward on the holding penalty.
And I know that they're going to get coached up and they'll get yelled at a little bit, but let's face it, it is hard not to do at the speed and pace that they play.
Following the penalty, here's Gordon. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. On the stop was Aaron Donald. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
That was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Big stop on 2nd down for a 4-yard loss. I was distracted by a tweet that was sent to me of a man at a baseball game turning a hot dog into a straw for his beer. But another stop on 2nd down. Aaron Donald this time, might have been the last time too. Now 3rd and 15 on the 19. So a strong red zone stop, or strong red zone effort thus far by the Rams. One more down to make it really count though.
Now on On 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This is caught.
And it will not. Jamar Chase over the middle for the 20 yards or so they needed, getting just into the end zone in time. So Jacobs Patriots striking early. We'll see if they continue to strike often, but that is a touchdown after 2 minutes and 40 seconds of game time.
That was scripted. Was it an audible, or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is Tony Pollard. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. And the Rams getting set to go now. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. Hurts fumbles it, and it's picked up by the Patriots.
Okay, Jalen, what the fuck? You can't just put the ball on the ground like that, brother. This is the kind of shit that got us, like, 10.5-point dogs.
1st and 10 at the 18. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. This is Gordon. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. They got the ball in great field position after the fumble, but this defense tried to stand tall.
They certainly are, and a lot of times after you pick up a fumble or get an interception, you have momentum on your side. You kind of walk through a defense and score. Not so fast, not in this case.
1st and goal, Melvin Gordon. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line.
Big stop there on the 1st down attempt at 1st and goal. Rams not putting up much of a fight thus far. You're going to need some of that magic that they had on those 2 plays of the last red zone drive in order to stop this from being another touchdown. That's a good way to start. Ashawn Robinson, I think that is, getting in the backfield and stopping Kareem Hunt. I think he's 2 for -6 at this point, so Kareem Hunt not so successful on the ground just yet. 3rd and goal upcoming from the 6-yard line. This is going to be a pass, and that seems to be the Rams' weakness here. They seem to be good against the run, but very vulnerable in the air. Ooh, this time nearly getting the interception, but at least they'll settle for the incompletion, and that will stop them from letting up a touchdown to the Patriots for two quick drives in a row. Will hold them to just 3 points on the field goal here on this 2nd drive. So what could have been a 14-point deficit, now only about to be 10.
The kick by Gould is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So a touchdown on their opening drive and 3 more here, and it adds to their first quarter lead.
Yeah, everything's going according to plan so far because the offense has moved the ball, defense able to do their job, and here the special teams unit comes through with their contribution. A field goal to make it 10-zip.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. Now Pollard. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their second drive of the game. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal? And they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive. A little more pep in their step because it didn't cost their team a touchdown. But they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it down.
Cool little play on that swing to Derrick Henry. He nearly found himself a crease, but got 5 yards nonetheless, so not the worst outcome. 2nd and 5 upcoming.
Able to knife through there and make the play.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
I think the key to this ball game is going to be Jalen Hurts being decisive. If he gets stuck in a weird half scramble again, where he's got the potential to fumble, we're in trouble. But if he can either hand the ball off to Derrick Henry and co, or quick hitter type pass plays, I think the Rams are still in this game.
You're able to do so many things anyway. You can come back and run essentially the same play again, continue to move the ball on the ground, or you can decide to throw the ball now because usually you have the defense back on its heels.
Flush to his right, and Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness.
I'll even take plays like that with a decisive scramble, right? It's the ones where he's indecisive that don't go well. So that one was a decisive scramble and ended up getting enough yardage. We were on 3rd and 1, now we're on 1st and 10. Up to our own 39-yard line.
He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Hurts with a little pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past.
That's a hell of a jet sweep play. That's one of the better ones I've seen in this game. CeeDee Lamb getting 12-ish yards on that one. New set of downs, passing midfield.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing up their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Another decisive scramble, although it was a late decision, but at least he's not taking hits. And when Jalen is taking hits is when we have problems. 3rd and 4 upcoming on the Patriots 43. Rams with a decent chance to keep this drive alive and keep on rolling.
And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Throwing his Hurts.
There you go. Dump off over the middle to Derrick Henry. Catch and run. Not sure exactly how many yards, but new set of downs. 1st and 10, up to the 34.
And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Big boy attempt there out of Jalen Hurts. His first deep-ish pass of the game, broken up by Jalen Mills. Falls incomplete, but we like the attempt, at least thus far. 2nd and 10 upcoming.
2nd and 10. first carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this down close
McCaffrey
to
turning
the
on the
first
Jets
as he's
there.
brought down at
Gets
the
himself 8
Patriots'
yards on the
27.
carry.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and
Was
2
one
coming up.
juke
They got
away
8
from
yards
turning
there.
that into a pretty big run there. Blah, words are escaping me right now.
But can come in and keep drives going.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Now whistles and a flag down.
Probably a false start. It'd be cool if that was just a straight up offsides encroachment, but false start it is. Jason Kelsey, tisk tisk. 3rd and 7, so this conversion looking a little less likely now.
And a manageable 3rd down becomes a lot less manageable. 3rd and 7 after the false start. Hurts. Toward the sideline. Did he keep the
Finding A.J. Brown alone on the sideline, that's a massive completion. 21-ish yards on the play. And new set of downs for the Rams. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed 1st down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
He's going to be sacked.
Matthew Judon getting free and taking down Jalen Hurts in the backfield. That's a 12-yard loss on the play. Rams have it all to do on this set of downs now.
Sometimes can work against you as a quarterback. He thinks he can retreat and outrun the pressure. But that time, they zeroed in on him and took him down for a big loss, partner.
A really big loss. On 2nd down, it's Henry. No gain on the play this time, and it'll be a 3rd and long situation coming up. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. The Rams on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and a mile. And he's going to go down.
After the end of the 1st quarter, where the Rams remain down 10-0, the next play, the very next play, Jalen Hurts takes another sack. So now 4th and 29 from the 30-yard line. We're going to see McPherson trotting out here and trying to bring this game back within 7.
They've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because, you know, after the sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. New England's offense set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now a handoff. This is Gordon going left. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
Absolutely love the run right
Strong
there.
start
This
over
guy's
on
known
Jacob's
for
side for the
his
ensuing
speed.
drive.
He's able to get to the
Nice
second
little
level
10-yard run by
and
Melvin
move
Gordon
really
to
good.
the
You can give him
left
any
side.
blocking. Always talk about
1st and
slot
10 now upcoming
receivers.
from their
They're
own
usually known
35.
as quicker and
10:45
fast.
left in the second
In this
quarter.
case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
A first down throw for Prescott. Caught by Allen. His second catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first, and it's second down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And he'll be taken down at the 46.
Big stiff arm by Melvin Gordon. That's going to get him another new set of downs on the 5-yard rush. Looks like 5 yards. Yeah, put Ernest Jones in the dirt. Drive keeping going for the Patriots.
Downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. They run it here with Gordon. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. Ernest Jones there for the tackle.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Third and short yardage, Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on
Big forced incompletion there on 3rd down. 4th and 3 upcoming for the Patriots. Jacob's team forced to punt here, having only gotten the drive just past midfield. Big opportunity for the Rams here. Ooh, but a massive punt there out of Jake Bailey, getting the ball out of bounds at the 8-yard line. And that is where the Rams will start this drive.
Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts.
Hurts taking a little bit of time to decide. As we said, it is the bane of his existence, but a 6-yard scramble off of that, salvaging a broken play. 3rd and 4 now is doable coming up.
He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Oh, he's got his tight end Pitts.
Big completion to Kyle Pitts, it looked like. Yes, Kyle Pitts on the crosser route. Ball caught for 11 yards and out of bounds at the 25-yard line. New set of downs. The Rams now effectively starting out a drive where most people would.
They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts.
Big attempt here. And a big catch by CeeDee Lamb. 25 yards on the reception, up to midfield exactly. And that's the kind of shit we wanted to see out of these wide receivers. Let's go, boy.
A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football.
That's the Derrick Henry we need to see and feed more often. Only 4 yards on the run, but he gave Dante Hightower a hell of a time on that tackle. If we see enough touches from Derrick Henry, we will see some dudes getting put into their early graves.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Hurts to throw. Steps away to his left. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw.
Big 3rd down attempt. Try to enunciate. Rashad Bateman on the crosser route with the catch. So that is another 3rd down conversion here for the Los Angeles Rams. And the drive keeps on rolling, now up to the Patriots' 37-yard line. Fresh set of downs for Jalen Hurts and the boys. Jet sweep to CeeDee Lamb, not nearly as successful as last time. Kyle Van Noy getting into the backfield to blow up that play for a 3-yard loss. 2nd and 13 upcoming.
They were all over that one.
And it is the kind of play that works better against certain defenses, and this clearly was the wrong one to run into. Really nice job getting him down behind the line of scrimmage.
Ooh, Jalen leading Rashad Bateman just a bit too much. That's going to fall incomplete and be a 3rd and 13. Rams with it all to do here on this play. Not sure which way the wind is a-blowing, but McPherson might have enough leg for this as long as it's not a sack.
This is going to be 3rd and 13.
Okay, doing the same sort of overthrows the last play, this time on Derrick Henry. So now we're really going to see what McPherson's got, or we're going to see what Johnny Hecker's got, preferably the former. And it is an attempt for McPherson. I like this play. Even if he misses, I'm glad we tried. Which he does, misses wide right. I don't know, I guess, yeah, Madden McPherson is different than, they're showing Kyle Trask on the miss. Nice. Blame the holder. You love to see it. But yeah, Madden kickers always different than real-life kickers, obviously. Who was it, Blake Gillikin, who had like an 81-yard punt the other day, and like he's an absolute trash punter in this game. So kickers and punters take a little time to adjust to the real-life selves in Madden, so getting a young guy on one of the special teams positions is often going to leave you wanting more. But while I was talking about all that, the Patriots took over beyond midfield, or roughly at midfield, I don't remember which, due to the 58-yard attempt, and got a quick completion to Darren Waller, so they are now up to the Rams' 36-yard line.
First down, Prescott. He's gonna dump this off to
Big hit out of Darius Williams, taking out the legs of Kareem Hunt. He still makes the catch and gains a yard, but ooh, that sounded gnarly afterward.
Because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Design screen. Blockers get out there. But eventually, Taylor Rapp finds his way to Kareem Hunt. Gets him down after 5-yard gain on the reception. 3rd and 4 upcoming from the Rams' 30-yard line.
And they tackle it for just a short gain.
New England on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Aaron Donald getting free, and that is a loose ball. Troy Reeder falling on the damn thing. Let's go.
swarming that time.
Huge play there. We thought we were playing for the stop him and make him kick a field goal. Two little things going right, and suddenly the Rams are in possession here just short of midfield. Now, if we score points on this drive, I guess that equalizes the Jalen Hurts fumble from earlier, right? Watch it be like an instant interception. Just like, shut up, Andy. Now, CeeDee Lamb with a nice catch. Gets the ball up to the 36-yard line, now into Patriots territory. And the 2-minute warning is going to hail down. So, Rams, 3 timeouts, 2 minutes, 36 yards to go. Shouldn't feel too much pressure on this drive. But still wanting to see if this can and will result in points.
On first down, Hurts. Throw left side complete. That's Brown.
Nice little pitch and catch to A.J. Brown for 7 yards there. Clock will continue to tick, but the ball is now up to the 29-yard line. 2nd and 3 upcoming.
But it worked really well.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. Got this complete to the
Oh, beautiful play by Kyle Pitts there. Gets the reception, gets upfield, and then gets out of bounds. I think it was, 10 yards on the play? That'll be enough for a new set of downs and a clock stoppage. 1:29 left in the half. Ball up to the 19. Rams officially in the red zone for, I think, what's their first time? Oh, no. They had that other one off that catch, and then they got sacked twice. So, second time this game in the red zone. Ooh, throws it a little behind A.J. Brown, who initially makes the catch, but then with the contact drops it. So that will fall incomplete. 2nd down upcoming.
That one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Draw play. This is Henry. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
An unexpected rushing attempt within the 2-minute warning on 2nd and 10. Predictably goes nowhere, though I have to imagine if Derrick Henry had more space to work with, maybe he could have turned that into something. But 3rd and 9 upcoming, and the reliable 101 timeout on that clock time. You know, the 1 minute, 1 second, that's what I'm trying to say. Coming out right before they were about to snap the ball. So, first timeout used for the Rams, 3rd and 9, 1 minute, 1 second left in this first half of play.
And looks like they've got 6 DBs on the field here for a 3rd and 9. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey.
Finds McCaffrey over on the left side of the field, gets about 4 yards out of the reception. So that's a 4th and 5 on the 14-yard line. Have to imagine that calls for a field goal, which is a very disappointing result given how the rest of this drive went.
McPherson's kick is good.
However, that technically equalizes the Jalen Hurts fumble from earlier, thanks to the Rams going big and making the stop to hold them to their field goal after it was 7-0 with the fumble, then became 10-0. So 10-6 now. Patriots still lead. Patriots about to get the ball with 51 seconds and 3 timeouts to work with, heading into the half. And I believe the Patriots started with the ball, so the Rams are to receive out of the half.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Patriots with the football here late in this first half. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. Prescott on first down.
Design screen to Kareem Hunt, and he gets it early and often. Early enough. And it gets stopped eventually. Timeout used. I didn't see where they ended up. The 25. They're on 25. 2nd and 4 upcoming. 42 seconds left on the clock in this half. Probably going to want the ball to be a little more vertical for the rest of this half. But forward yards are better than negative yards, or backward yards. Prescott, hearing me out, finds Waddle. Initial tackle misses, and then Waddle just turns on the Jets. Thank goodness for Jordan Fuller's ability to double his body length with a dive at the ankles. Barely stops Jalen Waddle, but not before he is up to the Rams' 28-yard line. So the verticality that was mentioned was instantly acted on. And the Patriots use their second timeout of the half. So 1st and 10 now upcoming from the Rams' 28-yard line. 28 yards to go toward the end zone. 33 seconds left on the clock. Jack scrambling around. He's going for it. He's got room. Finds some dudes and slides before about 4 dudes converge on him. But that's going to be a first down at the 11-yard line. Clock is ticking, however. They finally use their last timeout at the 16-second mark. You have to imagine they take at least one shot at the end zone, if not 2, before giving up and kicking this thing.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Prescott.
Rams defense getting loose. Oh, what a sequence. Rams defense gets loose. Nearly sacks Dak. He breaks the sack, but that breaking sack animation gets him in front of the line of scrimmage, and then he throws a ball to Jamar Chase, which is a completion for a touchdown. However, the penalty is that it's an illegal forward pass by being too far forward. So 2nd and 14 upcoming here with 10 seconds and 15 on the 15-yard line to go. Chucking it to the end zone, puts it up high for Keenan Allen. He does end up holding on through contact all the way down to the turf. So that will be a touchdown for the Patriots just before halftime, making the most of this drive that they get right before kicking to the Rams after half. Fuck. I mean, great for them.
It's good, and now it's an 11-point lead, 17-6. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Now the Rams about to go on offense one final time in this first half. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. And no reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here at Gillette Stadium with the Patriots on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
What happened here? We take a deep shot and then we broke Godchow? Okay. Well, I guess that hurts the pass rush. And the run defense. So now we just feed Henry, right?
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. Second
yes, and then CMC out on the field.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, another deep shot. Let's go. Oh, no. Interception. Rashad Bateman getting outplayed there by J.C. Jackson. A.J. Brown with a big hit. Patriots will take over here on their own 39-yard line. And we are.
Pass at the line, ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Meanwhile, Prescott's throw there complete to Allen. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a two-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Aaron Donald breaking free. Sorry, I forgot to talk about the big play. But Aaron Donald breaking free early and often, getting himself a 7-yard loss on that sack. Dak Prescott going down here at the Rams' 41-yard line, second and 17 upcoming. Ooh, Aaron Donald now in the zone.
17 yards to go on second down. Another try after the first down sack. Prescott. And it's incomplete.
Aaron Donald bull rushing his balls off, but doesn't quite get free. But Leonard Floyd does and puts just enough pressure on Dak Prescott for him to throw it away. 3rd and 17 upcoming.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Prescott.
Von Miller breaking loose. Oh, he puts one up. That's been the huge difference between Patriots deep balls and Rams deep balls this game. Jamar Chase bringing this one down for a touchdown, whereas Rams deep balls either fall incomplete or get intercepted. So Patriots pouring on the misery here. Soon to be 24-6 with we're only 2 minutes into the second half here, and that is an 18-point deficit. That is painful.
This game is far from over. I love their approach.
Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. LA readies for its next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack.
Early play is going to be a jet sweep to Kyle Pitts for 5 yards. Honestly, don't hate that play call. But what I think the Rams need, which I don't think the play calling is going to support, is the Rams really do need to feed Derrick Henry. And even though we are early in a half where there is a chance for run plays, this might be one of them, It is not. Okay, well, Hurts is going to run for it, and that'll work. That's an 8-yard gain and a new set of downs. But my point was, down 18, this ball is going to be, it's going to be passing plays, which may end up in QB runs, but passing plays being called for the majority of the play calling, which goes against the strength of this team. So the Rams might just be in a hole that they can't dig themselves out of.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, they certainly have been able to get him going and establish the run, so I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Hurts. That's caught left side. The tight end Pitts.
2nd and 6 play is a pass to Kyle Pitts. 3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and 3 upcoming. Rams on their own 45-yard line.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Hurts sets up to throw it. A slant route caught by Bateman.
Ooh, Jalen Hurts floating one out there. Rashad Bateman coming down with it, luckily. That'll be a nice little game there. I didn't catch how many yards exactly. But new set of downs up to the Patriots' 43-yard line. The Rams are putting a drive together. Don't look now.
Yeah, it's all about timing and confidence. Quarterback sees it, rips it, there you go.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Man open left side is Brown.
Back-to-back nice plays there for Jalen Hurts. This time to A.J. Brown over near the left sideline. He has enough time to stop himself and turn upfield. Gain of, I don't know, guys. I don't want to do the math. Less than 20, but more than 15. First down on the 24.
On first down.
Derrick Henry trying to murder a boy, but it's in the middle of like 6 dudes, so doesn't get more than 4 yards, but it was a cool little slap. 2nd and 6 upcoming from the 20-yard line.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. They'll run it again with Henry. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Massive 3rd and 6 upcoming for the Rams here. They're going to need to convert this if they want to be in this game at all with this 18-point deficit. The pass is up and good to A.J. Brown. Fights his way to the 3-yard line. 1st and goal upcoming. The Rams are threatening the end zone, and by God, do they need to get in there on this drive.
Possess the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll set up a throw.
Quick strike to the wrong team. Who was that, McCourty? Devin McCourty with the interception and the kneel down for the touchback in the end zone. Terrible.
Coming up with another interception. They have really done
Terrible.
an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah, they're really on fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half.
2 interceptions on the day now for Jalen Hurts. Both of them have been mind-boggling is not the word, but like, what's the term for taking the wind out of your sails? Is it just they've been taking the wind out of your sails?
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action now. Prescott. And the Rams
Leonard
got
Floyd,
it. They bring
former
him
Ryan
down.
Pace hero.
Leonard Floyd,
Big sack there on the play. 3rd and 20 upcoming.
His way into the backfield. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Now a shot taken
Oh, God bless.
down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Rams defense, secondary, finally doing something, knocking the ball out of Jamar Chase's hands on that, 60-plus yard completion that was about to happen. David Long Jr. saving the game here by pulling an arm.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some
Punt
good numbers
upcoming.
put up against their offense.
2:49 left in the 3rd quarter. Rams got it all to do, still down 18. Big punt out of Jake Bailey, too. J.C. Jackson on the coverage. Why the hell is he gunning punts? But any lesser defender, and Christian McCaffrey might have broken that. So shouts to them for using J.C. Jackson on the punt gunner role.
Interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, "Don't do that again." What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom
There it
line
is.
take care of the football.
Rashad Bateman getting found over the middle on the improvised play. I don't want to say scrambled, although it almost was. But that is a completion that will pass the midfield mark. And that's a new set of downs into Patriots territory on their 47.
And delivers.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll fight forward on the straight ahead running for just
Derrick Henry 10 for 21 now. And certainly not doing what he has done in the past and what we are used to seeing him do in these matches. I mean, I know it's 10 rushes is still kind of on the small sample size of things, but we're really looking for him to make one of those plays that really breaks open a drive. He hasn't done it yet. 10 is not a small number. Well, it's obviously not everything. It's not nothing. J.C. Jackson diving into that play and able to break it up. That was a very nice defensive play there on 2nd and 8. 3rd and 8 upcoming.
They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. 3rd down, here's McCaffrey. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few
McCaffrey doing the thing that Derrick Henry usually does by running a man over, but you have to question the play calling for a draw play up the middle on 3rd and 8. He gets 4 yards, and it is very admirable, but what the fuck? Oh, now we're going for the field goal. Yes, this is top content. Evan McPherson. Not going to make it. He didn't make the other one. What the shit is going on, guys? All right, well, just giving the game away. No problem. All right. Happy to say this one's over, but, crazier things have happened. Not too many crazier things, but a few, a small handful. Patriots lead 24-6, less than a minute left in the 3rd quarter, and they are taking over with an easy shot at midfield here.
Losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
On 2nd down, right back to Hunt. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Foxborough. New England on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. This is Gordon on the dump off. And he's taken down inside the
Big boy gain on the dump off to Melvin Gordon, getting the ball all the way up to the Rams' 29-yard line. Sorry, we are in the fourth quarter now. I have not been on top of these end of quarter shouts about the score. 24-6, the Patriots are dominating. As predicted, actually.
They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think he continued to do so.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It was Sebastian Joseph who got him down defensively.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Prescott.
Dak throwing it away here on 2nd down, so we are on to 3rd and 10 on the 29-yard line. I don't know. Are you looking for some deep commentary here, or are you just trying to watch some football? Let's go with the latter.
New England on 3rd down. 3 for 7 so far.
I formation.
This is 3rd and 10. They run right side with Hunt. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop it.
Patriots don't want 7 points. They only want 3. So likely to settle for the field goal here.
Because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Now it's Gold after splitting the uprights to kick this one away. Now Pollard. And able to get this out to the 25. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. They'll throw on 1st down with Hurts. Open man, right side, it's Lamb. And he's going to get a
Rams starting at the drive decently well. A nice little 9-yard pass to CD Lamb. 2nd and 1 upcoming. Clock is ticking. There is a 21-point deficit afoot. That is 3 full-ass touchdowns and extra points. So no time to waste, but the Madden AI will find a way to waste that time nonetheless.
To throw again on 2nd down. Hurts. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he'll be out of bounds.
Nice little completion to CMC, and the most important part, he got out of bounds at the end of it. So, stopping the clock, and therefore, everything else is beautiful.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
I guess it's CMC time. This is not the Derrick Henry game you were looking for. CMC with a nice little catch and shimmy shuffle, what have you, to get himself a 1st down. Unfortunately tackled inbounds, but sometimes you gotta juke inward to make a guy look like an idiot. So it goes.
1st and 10 at the 46. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. 7 yards, the pickup there. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, It's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On second down, here's Henry. And he's going to get it down to the 33.
There we go. There's a nice little Derrick Henry run.
Yeah, once more, strong running.
Finally getting a bit out of what we wanted to see out of him. A little more horizontal than we wanted, but, you know, it's nice to see him hit like 4 or 5 full strides for once.
They'll look to throw here. That is caught by Lamb.
Huge pancake there by 75 on the offensive line. That actually extended the play enough for Hurts to find CeeDee Lamb there on the sideline. Who is that? I'm not going to see his name, but 75 with a nice block there. That actually turned it from being a throwaway / sack / weird tackle early to actually a completion for a first down to CeeDee Lamb.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
Ask any pass rusher, and they'll tell you any quarterback who lines up every time and goes straight back in the pocket, that's who they want. But when they have to deal with a Jalen Hurts who may come at them from any angle and can get outside of the pocket and run, that's a nightmare for anybody who has to rush the
Derrick Henry trudging forward, getting the first down. So far, this has been a very nice drive for the Rams. First and goal on the 3. Man, if you take the last drive, give it a touchdown like it should have been, as opposed to an interception in the end zone, and then seeing this drive gets a touchdown, we have a very different game on our hands. Oh, I say that until beautiful sack by Lawrence Guy. 10-yard loss on the play. Second and goal from the 13 now. Clock continuing to tick. We are down to 5 minutes left, and the Rams are still down. Yes, you've counted it. 21 points. That is 3 whole-ass scores.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal. They'll drop to throw. Forced out to it. Under pressure again.
Jalen Hurts trying to scramble for it. Ends up getting technically sacked by not even getting back to the line of scrimmage. Only a loss of 1 on the sack, but still a sack nonetheless. All sacks matter, right? Third and goal on the 14 now.
2 straight sacks have them backed up now for a third and goal. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Classic. You just miss your guy on the third down shot. So fourth and goal on the 14, 4 minutes left. There is no world in which kicking a field goal is you'd go straight to jail if he called that as a play caller to kick a field goal here down 21 with 4 minutes left. So Rams are going to go for it. Hurts is going to watch everyone. He's going to roll out right. He's going to slang it. No, he's going to tuck and run. So therefore, he's going to slide like a dumbass and turn the ball over. Patriots get the ball on their own 6-yard line.
Patriots defense is going to take over on down. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards.
Kareem Hunt, easy 9.5 yards. Not quite a first down, but the clock is ticking, and it should be another down worth of a play for the Patriots to use to get a stick movement.
So now we're going to see that loading the box.
They're just going to kill clock here on out, so this is not a revolutionary thing here. But the Aaron Donald does get a tackle for loss here in the backfield. Kareem Hunt going down for a loss of, 1.5 or so. 3rd and 2.
They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And he will be very close to a first
Big stop of the
down.
Rams defense, so I guess the 4th and inches means that the Patriots will punt and the Rams will get one more try at this. You know, the game's already over, so we might as well have some entertainment, right? So that's cool. We like that. 2-minute warning. Here we go.
Just outside his own goal line. The Patriots send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. Able to slither by.
McCaffrey putting him on skates on that punt return, getting 3 whole yards out of that play. I don't know, it might have been more, but, you know, my point stands. It's all really sad. All right, 152 and 3 timeouts. We'll see if they bother with the timeouts. Oh, it was Lane Johnson who's wearing 75. Lane Johnson, excellent pancake last drive. That shit was dope. Designed screen, and Jalen Hurts not throwing the screen pass early. So nearly gets himself sacked, instead panics and throws it into the turf. 2nd down upcoming. Oh, Godchow is back in the mix. I'm sure he's been for a while, but noting it now that I've seen it.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
Jalen panicking, throwing it. Derrick Henry catching it for about 4 yards and a timeout used. So the Rams are going to pretend they still have a shot. You'll love to see it.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. An extra corner comes on now for the Patriots D on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Had his hands
Nearly massive catch by Kyle Pitts there. He goes up, but gets hit on the way down and drops the pass. So 4th and 7 upcoming. I don't know. I mean, going through the motions, the Rams probably go for it here. It's all kind of a moot point, but sure. Oh, it'd be hilarious if they just ran it there. That would have been so funny. All right, slang it, daddy. He slangs it to nobody. Turnover on downs for the 2nd time this game. Patriots take over at their own 49-yard line. Minute 31 for them to kill. I don't know if the Rams even bother with timeouts from here on out. But 1 first down should win it for the Patriots, if even that.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. They'll try and grind some clock with Gordon. And he is met in
big tackle for loss from Aaron Donald. But no timeout used. So both teams are agreeing to just kill this game. Put us out of our misery. Send us on the flight back home. It's a nice little 6-hour one from Boston all the way back to LA. So
And now here's a tackle behind the line.
good game to Jacob and Co. A successful 7-0 run. Truth be told, I never expected to get past Con Air, so getting 8th is better than the best case of losing to Con Air and getting 9th. So shout out to this run. Yeah, and also big middle finger to the Madden rating folks, because they're Cowboy homers, and therefore Eagles are always underrated. Jalen Hurts is trash in this Madden. Madden 22, Jalen Hurts is trash. Big ball for funsies. 1 second left on the clock. Man, trying to, what are we at, 33 right now? Okay, that wouldn't even hit the over anyway, so you guys can score if you want.
Some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
They're going to run. This is Gordon.
Nice, getting the first down for padding the stats. That'll do it. 27-6 is our final. Jacobs Patriots, the victor.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that
I'll wait for the celebration, then I'll scroll through things and figure out why Challenge is being a jerk.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better.
All right, that's all solid. Never mind. Ignore that man behind the curtain.
And no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
All right, let's take a look. Massive win for the Patriots here. After 2 straight losses in this tournament, they were due to get a nice victory. Somehow similar passing yardage numbers out of the quarterbacks, but 3 touchdowns for Dak 3-0 touchdown to interception for Dak versus 0-2 touchdown to interception for Jalen Hurts proves to be a massive difference. Rushing-wise, nothing crazy on the ground. Through the air, Keenan Allen, 4 for 108 and 1. He did have that insane catch early in the first quarter. That was like, 61 yards or something? Like all through the air. He fell as soon as he caught it. Jamar Chase, 2 for 60 and 2. So both of his catches that were registered were touchdowns. 60 yards is still nothing to sneeze at, though. What was the other touchdown? I don't even remember. Oh, wait, no, that was it. Yeah. It was all field goals beyond that. Never mind. Handful of sacks from a number of players, mostly Patriots. Aaron Donald getting 2 on his own. Interceptions, Devin McCourty and J.C. Jackson doing a great work there. A couple of recovered fumbles, one by Troy Reader, one by Chase Winovich. Those ended up canceling each other out as both drives resulted in field goals. And, of course, no defensive touchdowns. So, taking a look back at the bracket. Jacob with the victory in the Seminoles. That is going to be the under and the Jacob covering. So, based on what I know happened in the group me on bets placed, I guess I get the emotional hedge, which I guess Jacob did as well. So, because he won, so won the match, not the bets. That's going to do it for today. Next time you see us, we'll be seeing Preston and Gibby face off. That one should be actually a really fun game. I think that'll be an offensive showdown. 2 really good quarterbacks. We got Mahomes and Brady coming into that one, and loaded wide receiver options as well. So that one should be a really fun, entertaining one. And then once we're done with that, we're on to the top 2. We're up to Joe and Adam, and then Sprite and Colin. So we're almost out of the woods here. Like I said, today was match day 17. 3 more matches left. So thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night, and we'll see you when we see you. Adios.